Well, that's just gross. Who would keep all these body parts in jars? What is happening in here?
The room is lined with shelves filled with jars. Each jar contains a different body part. Some of them are small, like fingers or ears, while others contain entire limbs or heads. The shelves are dusty and cobwebs drape over some of the jars.
The room is not very big, only about 15 foot across, and the walls are all lined with shelves filled with jars that are filled with body parts. In the center of the room is a stone pedestal with a book on it, and there is no other apparent exits from the room. As the party searches the room for the exit, the secret door on the opposite side of the room can be found with a DC 15 investigation check. Any player that fails their check could potentially trigger one of the two traps in the room. One trap is a blade trap, a DC 14 dexterity saving throw to avoid taking the 2d6 damage, and the other one is a poisonous gas trap, and that is also a DC 14 Constitution saving throw to avoid being poisoned for 1 minute. As soon as any player tries to examine the book on the pedestal, the two brains in a jar in this room begin their attack. You can see their stat block right here. One of the brains will use the Mind Blast attack that encompasses the entire room, while the other brain will use the Chill Touch ability on the party member that is reading the book. At the end of every round following the brain's first attack, the players can make an insight check to determine where the attacks are coming from, as it's not obvious that the brains are doing the attacks. The DC for this check is 18, but goes down by 2 each round. Once the brains are defeated, the party can find the secret door along with 2 healing potions that are on the shelves. They can also, with a DC 14 Arcana check, discover that the book describes a ritual that would imbue a subject with godlike abilities. However, to pull off the ritual, you need a cursed dagger and a live sacrifice. Beyond the room lies the final guardian to the necromancer's intersanctum. And that will be the subject for tomorrow's video, so come back and check that out. You can also take a look at this playlist to see other videos in the Mega Dungeon.